Hey folks, welcome to the Chop Shop. This is Rob here. No, my voice has not come back yet, as you have eloquently noticed. So yes, I'm still struggling with it. All of your well wishes and all that jazz over the past couple of weeks for me to get better, definitely appreciate it. Thank you all very much. Today, we're gonna go over something that has been coming up a couple of times. Apparently, some folks have had some issues with their Noogie Sheath. We've gotten a number of constructive criticism pieces from folks just genuinely wanting to help with the design, and I've heard that and I've listened. So what we've done is this is the third iteration of the sheath. So I'm gonna go through really quick a couple of things for you to understand. First of all, so let's just go ahead and use the example of a magazine on an AR. A button releases that magazine. It comes out and then it goes back in. There's no frictional retention on a magazine, okay? So therefore, there's no button here. There's no, the technology, and as far as the application to develop a button for this type of product, it's very expensive to do. So here we're trying to work with retention, a way to develop it so that everyone can use it, okay, functionally. I still to this day use the old version of the sheath, okay? Maybe because I'm the guy who developed it, so it comes really easy to me to be able to just go ahead and say, yeah, it goes in like this, boom, like that. So very similar to the last video that I did, the application, how you put it in and out is exactly the same, okay? So what you have is, you've got, if you look really close here, I'm gonna pull up, you've got an orifice here. It's a vented opening, okay? And you've got another one here. This is to accommodate the shape of the Noogie, okay? So what we've also done is we've removed some of the scalloping inside of the sheath itself so that it's easier for you to get this thing in and out and still maintain the retention. So what we've got here is you put this leading edge, this is where your finger rests, right? Okay? There's the sheath. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this way for you. This area right here is what's made to receive this, okay? So when you do, if you don't want to crank this thing up like that, or else you're pushing it out of where it needs to go. So you put it in. If you look really closely, you can see how there's a shape on how that needs to run. So you'll take it, you'll put it in there, you'll feel it line up, and it goes right in. It's really that simple. I think we got a lot of folks that are trying to press it in this way, put it in other ways. That's not the way that works. The whole intent of this thing is to be able to get it to where it comes out easily. Done. That's the whole application. It's gonna take you a minute to figure out and get used to putting it in, okay? This is not something that needs to have a flaccid hold. It needs to be able to stay in this sheath. If it goes in nice and easy and flaccid, I promise you it's gonna fall out. So just trying to give you guys some insight on what this thing is all about, and that there needs to be a nice solid retention in this thing. And that getting it, in other words, you gotta load this thing like you mean it, okay? That's the best way that I can express this. Noogie like you mean it, okay? When you put this thing back in, literally line it up and put it back in like you freaking mean it, all right? So this is for you guys. I've redesigned it. We've got the new ones out there. If you have one and you're struggling with it, please contact our customer service department at DoubleStar. You can go contact DoubleStar Blades, contact DoubleStar. So thank you guys. Thank you for support. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. If you've got any questions for me about this, rob@star15.com, okay? Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Red, remember everybody deployed. Remember them all till they come home. Peace. Bye.